Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how to set up a podcast. I have recently reactivated all of my sermons on our Trinity Church podcast. So this is an iPhone. If you don't have an iPhone, I don't have information for you yet. But if you have an iPhone, go around, find your podcast icon. If you never use it, this is it on my phone. So I'm going to hit podcast. And this is opening up to, I've already got a lot of podcasts, by the way. Hardcore History, awesome podcast if you're a history buff. If you've never used it before, you might need to come down and hit the little My Podcast button. See it right down there at the bottom. And nothing will be there if you've never used it. But I'm going to come over here to search on the right-hand side. Click on search there. Come up here. No, I'm not searching for Neil Morse. Let me back that away. And I'm going to say Trinity, Trinity Vale. Type in Trinity Vale. My name might find it as well. And look, there we go. It found right under podcasts, Trinity Church of the Vale Valley. These are the individual ones I've posted, but I'm going to click on that large podcast and it pulls up. And here are my last two series and just Sunday's last message. There's a button right there that says subscribe. I'm going to hit on subscribe. And now I'm subscribed. So now I'm going to come back down over here to my podcasts. And now, boom, look at that. There we are. And so every week after I upload my message and publish it to my podcast feed, the new message will automatically appear here on your phone in your podcast app. And you can click on the podcast. And when you do that, here it says unplayed. And there will be a list of all the unplayed messages that you haven't listened to. And to play it, you just click on it, and it starts up.
Hello, this is Pastor Ethan Moore of Trinity.
There we go. Now, just another thing, even though I'm just showing here under Unplayed the most recent sermon that I uploaded, if I click on the feed button, I'm going to see here, this is going to show all the different episodes that I currently have uploaded to my podcast. So we could go back. This is back in the Counterculture series, and let's say I wanted to listen to week 1 of Counterculture. I'm just going to slide here and say mark as unplayed. Then when I come back to unplayed, right, there's this most recent one, and there's the one that I just pulled over from the feed. So you could actually listen to not just the most recent message, but going back, ultimately, it'll go back 25 weeks. It only goes back about 6 weeks right now, I think. But that's it. So that's your podcast app on your iPhone. Probably the easiest way to track with me on my messages when you're not able to be here on a Sunday. So there you go.